Hi everyone, it's Numistaka here, and I know quite a few of you guys have been following my series of videos on Chinese coins and medals. And one of the ones I particularly like is in this video, which arrived, two deliveries arrived in Florida, of the Lohan series of medals. And there's been one out of a possible 18 of these medals produced so far. It seems a tiny bit unclear as to whether the remaining 17 will be produced. People seem to think that there's a good chance of them being produced, but no sign of them as at the beginning of 2016. This is the first one, which is called the Deer Rider. And there were a few larger medals, but the ones that I'm interested in are the 45mm medals. And there's two available, one in silver and one in copper. The authorized mintage for the silver one is 999. The authorized mintage for the copper one is 3000. But it's widely recognized that there's probably only 200 to 300 of each of them that have been produced so far. I don't know whether they're going to produce any more a la Mexican Mint. It's quite possible, but at the moment they seem a pretty good pickup because they're really good looking medals, and I think that it's possible this first one or two, if it carries on as a series, might be very low mintage while the series starts off. So as you could see, the boxes arrived and then the medals arrived packaged separately. This is the silver Lohan medal, and it was kindly packaged up in shrink wrap so that it doesn't develop any spots or blemishes, and I'm not actually going to open that for the moment. I'm going to keep it exactly the way it is. You can just about see it through the wrap. This is NGC PF69 matte. Both of them are. So it's a set of two, a set of the silver and the copper. And I think it's a particularly well-executed medal. I don't think it's been incredibly popular with the Chinese because the Lohan is meant to be some form of hitman or violent warrior, usually a non-Chinese, that was embraced into Buddhism and the teachings of Buddha. And Lohan is actually a level of Buddhist enlightenment. I'm not sure how many levels underneath a Buddha, but it is a spiritual level. But the actual medal is absolutely beautiful in terms of its design and construction. It's very three-dimensional. I love the wall just above on the top of the obverse, which goes back into different levels. It gives it a great depth. And I'm hoping that they'll continue the series, and if they do, then it's my plan to collect all 18 of them, but I don't know yet whether that's going to happen, so I'm watching out for news. And so I've got these two, which were already graded by NGC, and then I found another source inside China, and I made another order for just one of the copper Lohan medals as a separate thing. It was pretty reasonable price. I think these are selling in a reasonable way because no one really knows yet whether or not they're going to mint all 18 of them. So they don't know whether these are going to be an oddball which only have one, or whether they're going to be a full run of 18 medals. But I found this one, and this is interesting because you'll see in a moment the COA of this coin is got a slightly higher number. So I don't know whether they may have produced another run of these medals. It looks like it's pretty fresh in terms of mint packaging. Certainly it seems like the original way that it may have come out of the mint, whereas the other ones had already been graded and around a bit from the first run of the production of these medals. But it comes in a nice box. It's nicely finished, nice gold foil on it, and then you can see that the medal itself is in original packaging, and you can see some of the detail on the medal. And I have actually sent this now to NGC, so it will be graded, and hopefully I'll get a 69 or maybe even a 70 map proof. I'm not sure there have been any 70s awarded for this yet, but maybe a 69 if I'm lucky. No, it's a really beautiful thing. It's got lots of Chinese writing round the rim. It's all beautifully finished, and it really does deserve to succeed as a run. So hopefully that's exactly what will happen over the next few months. There'll be another few in the series to get the series going, give it some momentum. I particularly like the tree at the back. It's like a tree of life or something like that, but it's all very stylistically engraved, and really nice medal. And you can see on the COA, it is, I think its number was 500 and something. So that, and I think they're minting them in maybe lots of 300, lots of 200. So they may very well have minted even up to 600 of these. I don't know. I don't think they've minted as many of the silver ones, and the silver ones are quite a lot more expensive than the copper version. So 3 Lohans, 3 of the Lohan #1 mint medal. And when these grade, they grade as an official mint medal, so that they're gradable by NGC. And I really like them. Let me know what you guys think of the Lohan Chinese Medal.